Next installment of Visual Installer presented by Peter Meier is the 2200 series aluminum table base. Now these are available in table height or bar height. They are constructed of aluminum, so it makes it an excellent choice for a restaurant, indoor or outdoor, hospitality areas, and any area where you're going to have a moisture issue. 2.5-inch diameter column supports their table, available in a 26-inch wide 4-prong base or a 24-inch wide 3-prong base. They all come with a 19-inch aluminum clad 4-prong spider, and spider is the term that represents the piece that connects the table base to your table. Okay, we're going to construct an aluminum base. This is what I suggest you do. Take all the pieces out and lay them on the table or on the floor and make sure you have everything. Now, this particular piece called a base weight the base weight may come mounted in the base itself. Simply unbolt the weight, because it may have a bolt in there, and you're going to need to put your rod that extends all the way up the column in through the base weight. So take the base weight and place it in your base. This is heavy, so be careful with that. That can pinch your fingers. Place it in there. Then take your threaded rod and take the end with the lock washer and the bolt, or the nut off of the threaded rod. That is the bottom connection. So what I do is I take both the nuts and the washers off, then slip the center rod in through. You can set it down like this. It's going to hold. Flat washer, just run it over the end. Lock washer over the end. And then thread the nut on the threaded rod and run it down. I'm going to say probably about 3/4 of an inch total. About 3/4 of an inch. Push the rod all the way through so it's tight up against the base weight, and set your base either on the table or on the floor. Now that base weight is resting on the tabletop. Next, you'll want to take your column and run it over the top. Now these are notched, so you need to hit the notch, make sure it clicks in. Then pick that weight up along with the rod itself. If you don't, you will not feel it at the top of the column. You can see it now coming out of the top here. Okay? Then take your spider, also notched. That's an aluminum clad spider. Okay, it's got a notch in it right there where my finger is. And at this point, you should probably stand up because it's going to make it easier. Slip the spider with the notch side down and it'll lock in. Then holding with your right or left hand, hold the base weight up so the rod extends all the way through, and you can put the washer on and that nut will go right down on there. Okay. Then let the nut slip down in the locking piece of the spider. The spider top is conformed to the size of the nut. That's hand tight, the nut. Then holding it securely, tip it right upside down. Okay? Make sure your notches are lined up, which we are on both ends. Take your wrench that you're already got using and put a couple turns on it, tighten it up nice and snug. 2200 series base. 2200 series aluminum, available from Peter Meier.